And hello. Oh, hello. Welcome to Nana's Craft Corner. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here for, but I just thought I wanted to try a few things. I was trying methods of braiding, but that didn't work. I have to get a stencil for it. But I don't know if I'm putting what journal I'm putting this in. That's why I put it generic. Whether I add these pages or not to my one I've been working on, I'm working on one coming up, but I already did I have a steampunk that's almost done. I need some more pages. I don't know if I'll add these ones to it. And then I have a botanical journal coming up next. And I already have a vintage one. I'm almost done. So I have three different really that will be coming up for sale. I might do a major sale later on if you guys are watching this. But right now I am going to try something. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here for. I just thought maybe an hour because I'm going to go outside after. And I wanted to try edging on paper to see what this would look like. I never did edging a paper with texture paint, and I'm going to add block acrylic, and I'm going to edge it with a stencil just directly on paper. I think paper might be too thin, but I'm going to give it a shot. This is my experiment. So let me get started on here. This is going to make it a little bit of a messy job here. So let's see what I got here to protect my mess. I have this board with paper, which I should really clean up again. But I'm going to come along and I like this one, and I'll do a few of them. And I thought this would look really cool on the ending of, now I could do the center. I was thinking I wanted to go all along the whole thing of the edge. It's going to take a couple minutes to dry, and I'll do several of them. So I'm going to take this little bowl. I'm going to take some texture paint, and I will be doing some recipes as a video later on this. Once I try making homemade texture paint, making different things. Hi, Wen. How's it going? All right, I don't want to waste all my texture paint because I'm gonna have to get some more. But what I'm planning on doing is I do have to make a new batch. This is bought stuff, but I want to learn how to make really good stuff to show everybody. All right, so there's two things. I'm not bad. How's everything with you? Lovely stuff you've been working. Holy cow. Really nice stuff. I saw that, honey. Oh. So I don't know what I'm doing today, like as far as crafting, because I really wasn't in the mood for, I'm not going to work on my journal today because I'm not in the mood for it. So if I work on when I'm not in the mood, I won't do a good job. I was just working on experimenting with texture paint. Just working with texture paint and let's see if we can color it. You can make colored ones, but I'm going to color this one myself right in front of you. Just a little couple drips of black. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do brown or black, but anyways. I don't want it too thin because it'll just be watered down. It won't work right. But you can see that's what I'm aiming for. I should have did a brown. I'm more like brown for this, but I could actually put this page maybe in this one that I was working on steampunk, or the new one I'm coming up with. Right now, it's just a matter of fiddling around with texture paints and seeing if I could edge it on just paper, because normally you can't. And then I have another project I want to work with is the braiding. I was watching videos on the braiding, but I actually it didn't work out for me. So I gotta get a stencil cut the width it's supposed to be. Ooh, that might be too much. Let's see. Oh, looks good though. That's what I want. I want a dirt block. You can see it. I don't want to waste any of this stuff. I'm planning on reusing the jars I have and making homemade texture paint after. So it is a little bit on the thinner side, but let's see what happens. Now, if I had other containers, I wouldn't waste any of this. I would put it back in another container and keep it. It'll probably last for weeks, this stuff, as long as you don't get it dried out. Okay, so what I want to do, ooh, I already got some on my hand. That's black. Yuck. I got paper towel here. Hey, empty. Just, what a mess. See, black. Gotta be careful though when you're using this, especially blacks. The stain is so strong in your fingers. All right, I just want to edge the paper here and see what this is going to turn out like. I'm not going to waste it. I'm just going to edge the paper. So I'm going to be careful this time. Normally I don't care when I'm doing this, but I don't want to really put black all over. So I just want to use the edging of it. Hey, Susan. I don't normally am precise at all. This time I really didn't want to overlap because I want to make a mess on here. And I didn't want to do that. I just want to be really picky this time with how I put this texture paint on. All right, this might make a mess. I told you I never did this before. I'm just experimenting in front of you guys. Technically, I could do this offline and find out whether it worked or not, but I went, I'll come on for a little bit. Now, don't like that I did that, but all right. We're going to let it sit for just a couple seconds this time instead of pulling it off fast. All right, 3 people here. 2 people, thank you very much. There, that what I'm aiming for. I don't want to flatten it. I want to let it dry, and then I'm going to come back to do this section right here. So I did it all the way to the end. Oops. Let me see if I can do it without making a mess. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know when because it's soft and wet texture paint. I have no idea. I've never put it directly. I've never seen anybody do this. Put it directly. Normally you don't put it directly on paper. You actually put gesso on it or whatever. You never do this. So I'm just curious. Let's sit for a second. See, I'm very careful. I'm trying to be picky. So I don't have any, I have a little dab there, but that'll be fine. And let me see if I wipe this off. Because I don't want this on the back of my paper either. Get some more. Hey. Hello, stopping in in a while. I take a break from outside. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw you, Caroline. I was in your channel. I left you with, I think it's thumbs up 5 or something. I was hanging in the back of your channel today. Yeah, I was hanging in the back of your channel. I saw Susan in there and saying hello to Ron and all that. I saw it all. Just so you know, I see everything in here. Not that I'm a spy, but I just wanted to know I hung in your channel for a little while. All right, let me move this around. All right. I don't go in there. Anyways, I'm hanging in the back. I don't say anything. That's all I'm going to say. I hang in channels. If I feel like something's going to stir with me in it, I don't say a thing. I just support the channel. I stay quiet And I stay there for a while in the background. And I did. I went to Carolyn was live streaming at the same time as my other channel was. So as soon as I got off, I saw Susan in there and I saw Ron. I saw the people in there. And I hung in the back and just shut up and was very good. That's what I do. I don't cause a scene to anybody's channel ever. All right. I got gardening to do too. I was supposed to go out, but I never did yet. I know now. Hey, we have somebody new. Shadow Time Writer. Hi, let me give you a thumbs up. Thank you. I just met you. Thank you so much for coming. I met you. I got to check you out later. Thank you so much. You're brand new to my channel because I met you today. I will be making tote bags from cat and dog food bags. Good sturdy tote bags. Those are cool. I already have the trim. That's cool. That's a good idea. I think it's great. I have to follow you because I think that's a good idea. I like that recycling purposes. I always have. So that's a good idea, Carolyn. All right. So how are you, Shadow Time Writer? Is your channel about writing? And thank you for coming. And thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to gradually pull this off because I want to be careful. Normally I'm not that, I don't care. But since I'm doing edging and it's black, I want to know that it looks kind of cool. All right. And of course, I'm going to finish this layer. And I'm probably going to do whatever I got enough to do. There we go. That's one design. Maybe I'll use another stencil. But this is one of my favorite stencils. That's why I was working with it because I like the edging on this one. And nice mess. And my advice to you is normally I'm going to run out. If I'm not using this again, I run out and I will put that in water because it'll dry up really. So that's the edging. I'm going to move this out of the way so it dries and see what it turns out to look like. All right. So I might use that. I'm going to use it in one of my journals. I just don't know which one yet. I might be using it the one I was working. So if I do, I'll just add this onto a link to say it's, number 10 or 11 steampunk. I don't know yet if I like it or not. I'm going to look at it. All right, let's clean this up again. Well, she was just in my. Have you seen? Yeah, she was just in my channel this morning. She's doing well. I can tell she's sewing now, so I can tell she's much better, Kathleen. So thanks Carolyn. Thanks for asking. She seems to be much better because she's sewing now. So I did see her. I want to try another one. Let's see. Let's try another one of the same thing. If you'd like to meet my friend there, you can go check her out. Crafting with crafting. Wendy loves crafting. You can go check her out, guys. Check anybody. I hope you come back though. That's the point of my channel is if nobody ever comes back, I'm not going to live stream anymore because it's starting to annoy me. Once again, I get like that. Where I'm on here all the time and yeah. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. Okay, do I want the edging? That's kind of cool too. I might be able to use that. I think I'll edge this one. I'll go this way instead. So I'm going to do the opposite way on this one. And I'm going to add a little bit of bubbles. Let's see how that works. It's not bubbles, but it's, all right. Bubbles look great. Thanks, Wen. Just gonna do it like an inch down. Then I'll move it after. Oh, I want to work with different things. I just don't have the stuff to show you yet, but I will in time. I might have some downstairs. I want to try something else. I'm going to work with plaster. I want to see if plaster will work as a. I'm pretty sure it'll work as a texture paint. Let's see. That's not bad. Okay. Actually, I don't even mind the edging here that I just did right here. That's cool. Now it's some of that right on the very edge. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Misha. There you go. I like that idea of edging it a little bit. Let's take it off. And I don't even mind if it's on that side either. That looks kind of cool. All right. And so I'm going to end up with a too much block on here. Move this out of the way. That'll be good. All right. Let's try this again. Over there. Actually, I like the edging on it a lot. Okay. little more messier, but still looks kind of cool. Get move that out of the way. No, I only did 2 pages. I should have did more, but because I don't know if, well, I should cut in the machine. Let's see if I do something else. I was working on braiding. That didn't work out offline, so I'm going to do braiding because I think that'll be really cool edging for journals or other things. Hold this up away. All right, one more for the road. Gotta put it over somewhere to dry it so it doesn't make a mess because it takes a few minutes to dry. And I'm not gonna go get my hair dryer today, so let's see what else. I've got hearts, but I was thinking of the next journal I want to do is this was kind of cool too. Maybe this will work out for me. I wish I had a green. I would have did it in the green. This is another one that's cool. I think I got enough for one more page. Okay, I gotta get it all. This knife is not good for this. It's not grabbing it all. All right. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of. There's some clumps in here that I gotta get rid. Oops, that's gonna smear a bit, but should look okay. So instead of using ribbon on journals, you can do this technique. Instead, depends on what you're doing. If you want to do Halloween or something gothic or something, you can use this trim instead of using lace to make it too frilly. This is a good kind of technique. Get smeared a little bit. Okay, let's try that. You like writing about paranormal? Is that what you like writing about? Paranormal stuff? A little bit smudgy, but I think this is going to be cool. Wish I did it in green. I could use it for my next journal. The green would look really cool with leaves. I could add flowers to the edge of this, but that's okay. I probably could use this too. It'd be kind of cool in the journal I want to do next. I already started working on that a little bit. Don't let it get to you. Saying live stream topics, seeing my new viewers can be slow going. Well, thanks. Right. I'm going to pull that off. It overlapped a little bit, but I think. Perfect. All right. It is a little bit messy, but it will be. It's not going to be perfect. The stencil's never perfect, but I'm happy with these. I'm not going to do, I don't think, anymore. I don't have much paste left. So I only wanted to do so many pages because I need some more to finish that journal I was working on. All right. So I'm going to use some of these. Maybe I'll use one or two of them. I just want to see how the technique works, and it worked pretty good. I didn't dry it yet, but I think once it dries, it's going to look pretty good. I'm going to be very happy about that because I can work with this on other stencils with different colors and everything. All right, let me clean this off. I want to get some. It's just cheaper to the plaster fill or whatever. I want to see if I have some of that. I'm going to try working with that with my stencils and see what the texture's like with that stuff. Because I think I have some in my garage, and I want to see if that. I know it's another way of using that. If you don't have texture paint, you can use that too on things. I want to show you a few things. I'll wipe this off. I am going to come back with you with braiding because I really think I want to use some of that braiding on the journal I'm working on. And the next one, the braiding is going to look really cool, but I gotta work with it offline. I don't have a stencil and I don't have a printer to print the stencil, so I was making my own design up. All right. I want to show you things where I'm going on with things, but I gotta put this paper towel down because I don't want to make a mess on my stuff that I've made. It's all clean, and this is too messy. All right. As you know, I was working on this journal. If these pages become part of my journal, then I'm going to change the number. There is my journal is coming to a completion. That's how big it is. I know a lot of you have seen my journal already. So it's that thick, a few more pages. I'm going to bind them, glue them to the back, and a closure, and I'm done this book. Just so you know, I'm very close to finishing this book. But, let me see. All right, you too, Shadow Time. Thank you for coming. I hope you visit when you can. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Passion. So, yeah, this is the one. Most of them are going for sale. Every journal is. I'll be putting them up for sale later. What I've been saying to Wendy and others, the money is just going back to pay for my crafting because technically it costs a lot to do these crafts, as we all know who are crafters. So that's why I'm selling them to get money for my channel to do more crafts. Um, and I have all the charms here. There's the back, you guys. Those of you who've been coming here to see. There's this. I would show it better anyways. And lots of pages inside that are all decorative pages that I've sewn the cover to. There's my cover. I'm going to have a backing. It'll go here, and these will go in here. And like I said, a few more pages I'm working on, and then this will be all done. Because the next one I'm working on, book turning out cool. All right, the next one I'm working on, which I think Wendy and Mike know about what I was working on, but you didn't see. I worked on some stuff offline to put in the book, and that's what I'm about to show you. I'm kind of excited about it. All right, so this is the one. The next one is botanical. I was talking to you about when. This is what I worked on offline. I'm not done. Obviously, I made the book. There's the book. Inside cover. It's already done. This is 6 by 8. It's an 1.5 inches thick. That's the next book. The next is botanical. And with black, obviously, instead of browns, I usually dust with browns. This is going to be more black tones on it. If you need help on the texture paint. All right, thank you. All right. Hey, how's it going? So anyways, that is the book. The next one I'm working on. I'm very stoked to get into it. So I did stuff offline. I'm going to show you what's going in this book. Is this is the paper I'm using. I have other paper, but that's the paper that I'll be using. It's really cool botanical paper. I have some other paper here. Right here. Other botanical paper that's going to go in this book. And so from there, I'm going to show you the stuff that I've done. I'm not making this offline or online. I might show you a few things, but I'm not sure if I'll make this book online because I've already done that last journal. But this is the stuff I want to show you, the tags. So this, obviously, I got to get some more vellum envelopes, but this vellum is going in there too. But this is the postcards I took. If anybody was with me before, I already showed you that I took postcards. I made them right online at night. This is what I did with them. These are going in the book, this journal right here. They're going to be inserted in that journal, these ones here. So there's the back of the postcard, and that's what I turned them into. And I did 3 postcards, a little smaller one. But there's a postcard. And with the paper, then I did 3 tags. This is all going in, and I'm keeping it all together. And there's a tag here. Another tag. And another one. So that, with this envelope, is all going in that journal that I'm making. This all the way. I'm trying to work with the same colors there. I did something too when you weren't here. Mike was here the other night. I put it in here. I'm trying to keep it nice and neat in the container I have for this because I really do love the colors on this, and I'll probably do another journal. So I'm keep making extra tags after, and I'm leaving them in this container I have for when I go to do some more journals. And when this is what I made offline with well no, I made it online. And then you have these here too that's gonna go with them. I made nope, that's not it. But I think I'm gonna use this one here. This time I'm gonna do something a little different. And I'm thinking of right here. That's gonna go on the front somewhere in here with that. That's what I'm thinking of putting on this one. With flowers, and it's gonna have leaves, and it's gonna have bugs in that in it. This one. All right, and what else did I add to it? Oh yeah, and I have some. Oh yeah, these are the little. That's another thing I want to add in. There's a brooch and there's clips. I think I saw you. Did you not? Oh yeah, I was showing you. I was making that. You didn't see them. The glue worked really well, and you can see that those are going to be paper clips inside, and I'll probably add the brooch into it too. And what else do I got in here? This is cute too. I just found some, as I clean my craft room, I'm finding stuff that'll go really nice with it. This is really cute. I had bought this for, I didn't know I was going to put in a journal, but I'm going to put this in a journal too. I think these are really cute to put in it. This here. I had that offline, so I thought that'll really pop. I might be putting that on the front or something. These bees. And I couldn't do the charms that I've been doing are normally very pretty, but I didn't have the beads. I have to get beads, but I didn't want to make it overly pretty because that's not how I take nature. Nature's beautiful, but so when I did the charm for the side of the book, I worked on it online, and it was the main beads I had, but then I added something that I thought kind of set it off after offline that was really cute. Is this. The ladybugs. So that's the charm. But I kind of set it off by adding the ladybugs. I think that kind of set it off better than what it was. So there's the charm. I always try to put a charm on it. So it'll go down here. And you'll see the ladybugs on the book of this one. Ooh. So it has, what did I put on? So it has a tree, because I think in nature of the tree. These are the only ones I had. I put what I had. If I had more, I would have put even different ones, but I have a tree on here, the ladybugs. There's another little, right here, little flowers, and then I have a tree, and then these are parrots, a parrot charm, and I had an owl charm, 2 butterfly charms on here. And that's pretty well all I had is charms to go with nature. So this kind of set it off as far as I think, set it off the little ladybugs. So that's going to be, like I said, on the side. All right. And I think this is going to be on the back. I don't know exactly yet. Ooh, I got to put that. Now, these pages I'm doing might be part of the journal, because I'm thinking I could add a couple pages with some red flowers on them in this journal, because I am working with black this time, and black and reds and really bright color. And this might be part of the back of it too. I think I'm going to color this red flower and make it kind of look really cool, and put something on top of the center of this wooden flower. And that's probably going on the back of this. So that's what I'm working on offline. All right, and I'm going to put all this back in. right. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a lot to show you except that. And I wasn't planning on being here too long because I thought, well, it's going to be slow again. So if I'm slow, I get off. And I'm going to go do some gardening or something after here. Oh, Misha. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Mish. That certainly will help me with the crafts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Definitely will buy some because some of this stuff adds up. And actually, I don't have access to tons of stuff. And I'm really thoroughly enjoying doing journals right now. I mean, sure, I got to go finish my diamond painting is right here, guys. I'm my daisy one. I'm going to come back and finish that. Maybe if I'm in the mood tonight, I'll finish it. I don't really want to. I don't want to go too far on projects until I finish what I got. And I really didn't finish the sunflower. So thanks very much, Misha, for that. I appreciate that. And this is drawing, but this is the one. If you can picture that, I can pop little red flowers on this, on the edges, which will really set it off. The little red flowers, like I'm going to pop a couple. I'm just working with you in front of what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do it, but I want to show you. If you take this. All right. Where is it? This one's perfect. I only have one tiny little one, but I have to see the reds. I don't know what reds I'm working with yet. They're a very bright red, and surprisingly, there's tons of so many varieties of red. It's crazy how much red there is that I have. So I don't know if these are the right reds, but if you can picture this page, I can already see doing this with it. So you add throughout this side of the page and add a few diamonds here and there on it. Would set it off, I think, pretty nicely. Again, I don't know if that's the right one, but since I'm here with you, I might as well. I'll cut this paper down and then I'll throw them in a bag and I'll put them in my box that I'm working on this botanical one. All right. Well, I might not show you everything I do, but I will show you what I'm planning on doing. Because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I watch TV and I just craft in front of it. And sometimes it's just pleasure to do that because I'm tired. And so I don't always do it on here. I do a lot of stuff offline just to relax. This is my like I've said it over and over, this is my stress relief. If nothing's been bothering me at all, but I'm just saying if something bothered me, I'd come in here. So that's that one. I'll come back across with, I just take the tones out of here. Let's see, I'm going to grab, I have a few things I already did with the yellow. So I'd probably come back. Where's the yellows? They're different color, really bright colors. They're vibrant colors on the botanical. So that's what I'm kind of sticking with the colors. Here's some more. Just do a bunch of them. Since I'm here talking to you anyways, I might as well pop some stuff out here. Then I'll either I won't use them or I'll use them. I'm not sure yet. I think these are too mustardy. Might not use that color, but so what else do I have in here that goes with it? See, that's even more a pinky red. They're not even strong enough reds that they got in here. What else? There's oranges in here, reds and yellows, whites, blacks, browns. They're kind of a turquoise blue. That's what I need to get a couple of blues going. And I'll have this all together to use later. Okay. Here's a really pretty blue too. And I kind of cut my scraps up anyway, so it looks all perfect. Here's the blue. Let's see if there's any. This is a really pretty blue too. Here we go. I'll come up with some scraps. So I try not to waste any of my paper. I keep all the scraps in my containers. So that's why they kind of look messy, because I really don't throw anything out. All right, these are pretty. Hey, Will, how's it going? Hey, Twisted King, you're brand new. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Actually, I don't mind that color at all. That's really pretty. I don't want to cut it all up because I'll be using punches on other things too. But technically, come around with this one too. Ooh. You're going. Oh yeah, you can go outside. No, I'm going to go outside after here too. I haven't been outside for days, but I'm going outside. I'm going to go check on my stuff outside. So what? You go outside, MT. Just don't go near anybody. Go in your own yard. I don't think you're under house arrest, but you can stay within your yard and not talk like so many feet away from people, which is kind of legal. All right. That might still be too light of a blue. That blue. Trying to see if I like it. It's too deep of a blue, that one, or too light. All right, put that back. Really pretty color I want to work with. Let's see. That's what I said, Kristen. Think things didn't really change much for me. Housewife either. Hubby left for Houston today, 2 days drive. Please pray for safe travels and then his safety while he is there for work. He gets back Saturday night. Absolutely. Prayers to you that your husband there, Passion. Of course, I want everybody's family safe. Sure. So quiet, I'd be afraid to annoy anyone thinking of how far the. All right. Probably enough of that size. I'm going to put that one away. I got other ones I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I'm going to give it a shot. Here's the other one I got. That's not what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. Wrong one. Okay. He texted me earlier. What was it? That's enough of that. A few of these. All right. More. That's what I'm going to do. There, that's good. Oh, maybe I'll finish this off. All right, this is no good anyways. Oh, it's already 2 o'clock, 2:30. Oh, I gotta get my booty going. Just felt like doing some of this today. Just a little bit. Good enough for now. I'll do some more later. See, it takes a while. This stuff's still not drying, but I'm not going to use the dryer. I'm just going to let it dry on its own. All these pages I've done. But they look not too bad. And imagine trying out a different color, depending on what project you're doing. Oh, don't tell me I stuck to the couch. Oh, no. See, this is still not dry, but let me bag this up. Show you the pages before I get off here. Where is hi. What am I building? Just working on some pages for another journal. Some might be the one I was working on. Some might be, it's a new one. I have a botanical journal I'm working on. So that's what I'm building. A botanical journal there, Mr. Mike. All right. There we go. I have this little container that's all for my next journal. As soon as I start a new project, I just want to have it all together in a container. So this one's probably going to be for my next journal. I like the way I can put flowers on it. I did this one. This edging one. It's actually cool. This one's turning out. This is one of my favorite stencils. This one that I did. This one and that one, and this might be cute too on it. That one, polka dots. So that's all texture paint mixed with acrylic paint. So it's a texture I was using, trying something different. Taking texture paint, acrylic paint, stenciling. And you can edge it. Obviously, I'm not done with this yet. So that's coffee stained paper I did. I edged it with this texture paint with acrylic paint in it with the stencil. And I'm going to add some designs on the side of this for botanical, I think. Some little flowers and stuff like that. That's what I was working on. And that's what I'm going to say. So anyways, I'm off. I might be on later. I'm not sure. Did my hour here. I got to go do some gardening. Actually, I got to run outside. So thank you guys for showing up, coming in. I appreciate that. That's what makes me come on. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.